Okay, we've got a little fast battle going on here. He led with his Lucario, I led with my Uno Momento, Uxie, and I figured that he's probably going to want to set up on a wall, so I hit him with the Choice Scarf, and he Swords Dances with the Choice Scarf, which is awesome. So I know I'm definitely going to get my Stealth Rock up, no problem whatsoever. Up goes the Stealth Rock, in comes the Zapdos, and it does an Agility, which is cool, because I'm yawning it now, because I want to get these some switches going on, so I get some Stealth Rock damage. And then he Baton Passes, which is really, really rare on a Zapdos. That either means that it's a really, really rare event, or it's hacked. So, I don't know which one. I'm going to go with event, I guess. Benefit of the doubt and all that. So, I managed to yawn this thing on the way in. And I go to Skamori, because I know it can take anything that it's going to want to dish out. And it's going to fall asleep because of that. And that's great, because these things with agilities are just plain dangerous. And now that things are asleep, I can deal with it on my own time. So he sends in the James Bond thing, probably because it looked like it's in a tuxedo, I guess, with a popped collar, no less. So yeah, the spikes went up on its way in, and I don't want to be taking a special attack from that, especially since I got an awesome special like Toxical hanging around. So he agilities on my switch, which is good for him, I guess, but too bad that he can't actually touch Toxical whatsoever. Grass Knots, it does absolutely nothing. And I hit it with the Screech, and that's pretty much just to get him to go away. Just start screeching at him, then obviously we just get pissed off and leave, I guess. So he does leave, brings the Zapdos back in, takes some Stealth Rock, and I go with some Toxic Spikes here, just to get them out there. I've got some Spikes, some Toxic Spikes, and some Stealth Rock, so it's looking pretty good right now. I think I'll go for the Screech right now, because I don't really have anything that can really take this, but if I get a Screech on it, then all the priority I pack in this team is just going to take it down, no problem. And this does a lot more than I was expecting. I know it's super effective stab, but I wasn't really expecting that. And Screech misses that, and I'm like, oh god, I'm in trouble now. This is either a mercy move he uses here, or I just got plain lucky, because he predicted a switch. So he goes with the agility here, and I was like, oh, thank god I managed to get this Screech on there. Because now the Screech is on there, priority is going to be no problem handling that, especially seeing as how much that did. It's probably an attacking Zapdos and hasn't got very many defense, so he's just going to finish off the Tentacruel thing here. Down I go, good job. And I'm going to send in Ambipom because that thing's got a nice fake out for him, which is going to be cool with the Screech. There he goes, there's the fake out. And that completely one-hit KOs the Zapdos. So that's awesome. It might not have done that, but turns out it did, so it was worth risking it for that. He brings in the Scarf Lucario, and obviously I can't fake out anymore because I've already used it, so I've got to get out of there. He's going to be faster because of the Scarf, but he's going to be locked into the close combat. So in a Memento, takes it nicely, and I can't yawn him again because I've already got a Pokemon asleep, because Sleep Claws, I can't set up Stealth Rock, it's already up, so I just might as well go with a Trick. And the only thing I have other than Trick is Memento. So I take his Life Orb, and I select a Memento now just because I don't want to waste any more turns of sleep, so I want to get out of there. And down goes his attack, and down goes me. And it's still asleep. Good. So I send in Ironside, and I can either go with Aura Sphere or Vacuum Wave. I figure if I go Vacuum Wave, then that's going to not bring in the Lucario, it's going to bring in something else. And I know I can take what the Lucario dishes out because it's like crippled with that Scarf. So I go with the Aura Sphere anyway. That brings in the Lucario like I planned. So out to the Skamori here. And he goes to the close combat. And it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. Oh god, it's gone past the point where it's a crit. And it's a crit. So that sucks. That didn't go to plan. That's the point of Pokemon, I guess. You got to deal with it when it gets crits like that. And now I've got to deal with this Lucario. Luckily for me, the Vacuum Wave, Specs Vacuum Wave is oh yeah, I forgot to mention it is Specs. I had to choose between the two, but now I can use the Specs Vacuum Wave, and that'll take down the Lucario. So he wasn't expecting that because I would have used it on the T-Tar if I probably think I did use it, but I didn't, and that caught him off guard. So now he brings in what he would have brought in if I Vacuum Waved earlier, which I probably could have taken anyway, but doesn't matter. And I send out Spirit here for Death Fodder because he's completely ruined by sand anyway. So he knocks it down to the Sash here, and Sandstorm's going to kill me, and that sucks. So down goes Spirit. I like that Pokemon. Oh, there he goes. He takes some poison damage, in comes Tailspin, which will fake him out, will take some more poison damage. And it looks like he's not going to kill him, but the last resort definitely will. So I'll do for the last resort. Done, there it goes, down goes the Marowak. So we're down to 2 Pokemon each, and he brings out his Empoleon here. I go with the last resort as he agilities here, and then I'm stuck with a choice of, do I sacrifice Lucario and then keep Tailspin's fake out, finish off with a fake out and take the last resort on the last Pokemon? Or do I sacrifice Tailspin and go with a Vacuum Wave choice Specs on the last Pokemon? It turns out that I sacrifice Tailspin here instead, and he goes with the Surf, so I'm going with the choice Vacuum Wave here on the Lucario, so whatever he brings in last, better go down to a Vacuum Wave pretty much. So that goes down, and finally, after the Sandstorm does nothing, he brings in Typhlosion, which takes pretty much every entry hazard in the game there, and a choice Vacuum Wave has to finish it off, and it doesn't, and I get hit by the Specs Torrent or Blaze Flamethrower, and that's going to absolutely dominate me. So I lost that one, GG, pretty close as you get, and see you later.